Kondisi 30.
The whole idea of changing the rhythm with faster shots. In a way, both Yulia and Iga have the same.
Oh, missed it. Must have felt good when it came off the racket because she was almost celebrating the point and stood stock still when the call came.
30 line.
Well, I lip-read that and I won't repeat it. Bigger than Świątek, and trying to fell the giant is Yulia Putintseva. Okay, so far, 2-3, no loss of serve.
Gracias, Sedersi. Thank you, cease for now. Please. Per favore.
4 for her, serving, 30 all. She serves. I return with the let on her side, okay.
I'll see you win the point
Yeah.
off the net.
Like out of just, she gave me a look. I can't even describe it. It's like she wanted to kill me on spot.
Worse than Yulia's worst look?
Yes. Worse than that, yes.
That's the one. Well, a few in the crowd thought that might have been long. There were some murmurings, but
Oh, 2 in a row.
yep, got there in the end. This week, she can rattle opponents. Also, one interesting stat that I did see that from what you were talking about, the long rallies, she has most 10+ shot rallies of any player at 1,000 events this year so far. Critical point now then in the set. Game point or set point, 30 all 2-5. Will be set point for Iga Świątek.
Yes, she can be overwhelming.
The coach's job is to guide her away from that.
Yeah.
Coach these days, not sure if too many of the crowd here would be aware of that. It's a poor point from her point of view.
I mean, that's why you're here, to give away all these good stats, good candy.
Jelly in just a moment after this point, where the first set has been completed there too.
Yeah, because look what she does.
Break that point now. Putintseva arguing about the sideline. No overrule from the chair. Yeah, Peter and Jelly. Oh, she has overruled. I stand corrected. So does the call.
The mark is here. It's outside the line, just out.
But was it a late call?
Well, there was no call, so she came down to check it, and there is a mark. Putintseva
40-30.
juices, I think, that game, and now the attention, and now the pressure switches to Putintseva. That, as I was saying, about 10 minutes or so ago now. Just 2 more holes. Sounds easy. Let's see if it will be. 4-2, second set.
One look from Yulia and will silence everybody.
Yeah, a couple of supervisors now appearing, trying to get the crowd in order.
Relaxed right now, Yulia.
And an unforced error, and she will be furious, Putintseva. She worked so hard to get into that position. The set was in her taking.
And of course, she's getting more and more tight now, Yulia.
A couple of years.
That would have been a nice treat. Oh, punishing. Another great angle.
Oh. What's that about? Iga on a 15-match win. The champion is at it again. 4-1 down, no problem. This is Rome. This is Iga's court.
Iga Świątek headed to round of 16. This match just wrapped up between Putintseva and Świątek over there in the Italian Open. This is Iga's second match, I believe, in this tournament, and it was a good one. Iga was down 4-1 in the second. How about that? Was not expecting that. Last time these two played was in Indian Wells, and Iga won that one pretty handily. Putintseva getting some coaching right after the first set ended, and coach actually seemed to be, whatever advice he gave Yulia seemed to be legit, and Yulia quickly went up 4-1. Iga said, no, that's not happening. I'm not losing the second set. And she went on to win the next 5 games and won at 6-4 to take this one. Yulia not happy with herself and was unpredictable as usual in this one, with racket throwing and yelling and all that good stuff that we get from Yulia Putintseva. Always good to see Yulia. She's pretty much a class act off court, but on court she is just unpredictable. So it was very interesting. Iga Świątek had some complaints too in this match. She talked to the umpire a few times. A lot of walking around from fans. There's a lot of how do you say? A lot of concession food and drinks in the crowd in this one being served. The event trying to obviously make more money selling food and stuff, and so a lot of there was even a point where the umpire was like, "Hey, can you stop walking?" It was one of the staff selling food and drinks in the crowd, so that was interesting. But Leylah Fernandez, she was in the crowd watching this one. That was pretty cool, and I do not know who Iga Świątek is going to play next, so please let me know. As far as I know, I think I read that Rybakina has withdrawn from this. Is that correct? So she is no longer in this one, unfortunately. And then Sabalenka, I haven't checked how she did yesterday, so please let me know in the comments on that. Today's going to be a crazy morning over here in the Dallas studio, so I will not have much time to look into things. It's just going to be crazy. But right now it's about 6 a.m., I think. This match started at about 4 a.m. I went to sleep at about 1 a.m., so it's been absolutely crazy. If you haven't subscribed on Best Muscle Video, please do so right here on YouTube. There's a thanks button also on the bottom right of the video player. Do you see that? You scroll down, it just says the word thanks. Please click on that. You can send me money that way. It is super easy and works mostly anywhere around the world. So thank you so much for your support. I assume Iga is going to play again on Monday. Right now it's Saturday, and so she'll get tomorrow off probably and play Monday. Super interested to see who she's playing. Her arch nemesis, Helena Ostapenko, is also in this tournament, and she has not lost yet. We have not seen a Ostapenko versus Świątek match yet for 2024, and we know that's coming at some point. I think unfortunately for Iga, that came to that point last year in the U.S. Open, and of course Ostapenko won that one. I don't believe Iga Świątek has ever beaten Helena Ostapenko. So we'll see what happens with her. Helena Ostapenko, kind of another Yulia Putintseva, another bad girl, if you will, who's pretty controversial on court. So we'll see what happens with that. Well, Yulia, this match got interesting because of Yulia's drop shot. If you watch this match, please, I'm sure you agree with me. She must have had, I'm going to say, up to 15 drop shots in this match, and she won the point handily from those incredible drop shots. So it's a really unique thing that Putintseva has in her arsenal, and she really executed it to perfection numerous times. There was one point where she hit the drop shot and you could hear Iga's breathing, scrambling to get to the ball, and she did, and it was kind of the point of the match. Her hitting a winner off Putintseva drop shot. She just kept on trying it over and over, and it did work. Especially in the second set when she went up 4-1. But how about that? You go up 4-1 against the world number one, and There was even, I think, a break point for Putintseva to go up 5-1, and to no avail. She lost the second set 6-4. So interesting turn of events there. Super fun to watch Iga Świątek. Can't wait to see her again. I'm sure we'll see her. If it's not tomorrow, I think it's going to be a match on Monday, but let me know. We're going to double check this, and if it's tomorrow, then even better. I hope it's tomorrow, but we'll see who she plays. And will there be another Iga Świątek Arena Sabalenka rematch? The last time these two played, Sabalenka and Świątek last week, man, that was like a 3-hour match, and that was crazy. This match was, what was it, like an hour 30, hour 40 minutes? This match between Putintseva and Świątek. So a lot of stuff to look forward to. Coco Gauff still in this one as well, so we'll see how she does in this. Gauff, of course, has been in a French Open final against Iga Świątek, so it'll be interesting to see how this turns out. This match just ended, Świątek versus Putintseva. Super fun. Can't wait to kind of review this one a little bit more, and we will see Świątek back on court momentarily. Here in a day or two, and let's see what other matches going on today on the men's side and the women's side, and also see how Nadal's doing. Nadal returning to the French Open in a week or two. He hasn't played too much at all, and his career is winding down, so it's always fun to see him on court. He's a big deal right now. Talk to you soon. Thank you so much. Subscribe button on YouTube here on Best Muscle Video on YouTube. Please do that if you can, and keep it here. Iga Świątek tennis, and so many things going on. So thank you so much for your support, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.